Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Greedfall, where we are doing sneaky things and killing people I didn't mean to kill and things like that. Because, well, I did not have the proper sort of skills to do it as sneaky as I wanted. I didn't find the sneaky directions immediately. Like, I walked in and immediately got attacked by the harbor master. So, I mean,
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
okay. Reputation +2 with the coin guard. We're gonna lose it with the Nauts, though. Okay, we are going to go talk to this guy first, I think. Because we have a couple things to do involving him. There's just stuff. Then again, we're looking at a city with a lot of the dead. So they're, you know, a plague city. So there might be indeed a lot of stuff just sitting around that no one claims anymore. Hello, bird. We've got a lot of pseudo-English accents, despite the fact that some of the language and descriptions that they have sound more Italian. Venice seems appropriate. Prince's Palace. But, you know, whenever you have these kind of settings, they often imply, you know, sort of, in America we often use the British, because we don't think of the other accents so
Your
much.
Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
We're gonna be diplomatic about it, because that was the entire reason I didn't negotiate with the people.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Thrythlind. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
You got XP.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
And we got something. I don't know what
Your
the gift
Excellency.
was.
Lady de Sade.
Now, remember when she told them you're going to have to give up those blessings if you go to the Bridge Alliance? Don't like that. I'm beginning to not like either of these two factions.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Theleme, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
That's going to I may have just done them a disservice.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Because, like I
We owe
said...
you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
Okay,
You have a
going.
kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Indeed. We get to talk to the other fanatic. Well, I'm not so sure Sahin is a fanatic, so much as that he is a dishonest, unethical. He might not even believe that the guy. He might just be zealous, and he's a fanatic.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the
Nationalism is
pleasure?
just another fanaticism. Report the escape.
It
they had.
pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
I helped them. Lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable.
He is not going to be happy with
We
me.
have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Okay. We got a +1 reputation with them.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Oh, there's a level 3. Okay. We should now have enough to unlock stasis. And stasis on. That'll give me something to knock people, to freeze people if when I'm running out of ammo with my guns. Okay. So main quest. Let's curious about something. The Nauts are suspicious of me, of course. Everybody's suspicious of me right now. Even Kurt is suspicious of me. Wow, you have a fancy coat. Why do you have a fancier coat than me? Because I'm a beginning player, and they're NPC guards. Oh, I wasn't sure I'd be able to walk down that. Fort Quarter. Let's go around. All the wonders that are plague cities. Let's advance the main plot while we're right here. Quest can usually be completed in several different ways. Sarday is more than one string to his bow, her bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the craft table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats in combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents, which has been an issue at the moment. Gold coins from often.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Oh, we got all those metal Don't pay now.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his daughter her allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I could just pay him.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Picked them up earlier.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I'm
I
wearing
would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
This is like a 7th sea setting in many ways, without the difficulty of being involved with found out some of John Wick's attitude. History's a little bit Okay, let's look into this. Are you Flavia?
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah.
The tattoos are a Naut
Are you
thing.
looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Interesting.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
You have a
I
cleft
don't know
lip.
where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Interesting. I think you actually did hear him.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
Really?
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
I really want to know what the deal is with the mark. I have a feeling they want to go out sad and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job easier. I think I can get them on a ship conspicuously, but we will have to be careful. Hope that they will have proved patient and discreet. I will hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbor office where the Inquisitors will never dare to enter. So basically that's another way to learn where the heretics are without involving. This is going to be Lauro.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Interesting.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were, and I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Yeah, but that might be faulty.
What do you
memory.
think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again.
Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you,
Okay.
Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
I have a feeling we're going to get up to level 5 before we leave this city. This is where we're going to find Constantine. I'm also wondering, we're going back to that tavern. I'm also betting we can left shift to run a little bit faster. Ooh. Can I loot you? You are lootable. A major magic potion. No sense not taking all the things that are available. Hello, hello, we're back.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Okay, that's everything.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
And we're gonna have to... Oh my goodness, you look like you have the Malachor.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm
That's not
looking for a Naut
able-bodied.
that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
He's got the Malachor. Is that able-bodied?
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
I have a suspicion. I have a suspicion. And it refers to the Sea-born and Sea-gifted that Captain Vasco was talking to us about. Anyway, it's time for a new video. And for me to check my hard drive space. I'll see you in a little bit.